Ready?
Eight. 12.
Ready?
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Ready? I'm ready.
8 seconds.
Eight.
Brody, hit
Ready.
please. Thank you. I'm ready.
8 seconds. Holy shit! Counting 2.1. Wait, this might be. So last week I got 3.1 for official Skewb average. It was on the luckiest Skewb scrambles that I've ever seen, and possibly the luckiest Skewb scrambles the UK has ever had. Only UKC 2018, where the current NR is set, might be luckier. Like, of all the ones I've ever tried in the UK, these are genuinely absolutely insane. So first solve, I got a 351, and this is the scramble. As you can see, there's a clear what to move layer on white. So I pretty much immediately do that, and I started to try and one look it. But though there's a pretty easy way of one looking it here, because if you see this moved and then that moves up, that goes to there. That center is going to be solved. These two corners are going to be like that, which means it's going to be pi with the headlights here. And then tracing the centers, that's going to go, the opposite center is going to be there. This one's just going to be like a random, an adjacent center. That's going to be an adjacent center. So basically you're going to have a free sledge from this angle. But for some reason I misrecognized it and thought I was going to have to do a sledge from this angle. I thought it was going to be like a completely different case. So yeah, I'm stupid. So I got 351 when this could have easily been a low 2. I needed a 308 for a sub 3 average, which would have been very easy, but you know, something like that. Sledge, sledge, hedge. So very easy scramble. I just messed it up, but easily should have been a sub 3 on that scramble. The second scramble was definitely the worst. As you can see, there's only one bar here, and this orange layer isn't immediately obvious. It's basically no like obvious layers. I end up going for white and doing it like that, putting those two corners in, and then these two like this. And then this gives this NS, which is okay, but my recognition was really bad. So, yeah, massive pause there. So that was the worst solve. Third scramble is a much better scramble. There's a few more options. There's a 4 move layer on white like that. I think. And a few different things. But I ended up going for orange. There's a 3 move layer, which you can do like this. And then this just leaves a free sledge case. And my execution for this wasn't great. I think I got like a high 3, when I probably could have got like a low 3, but you know, it was alright. So the fourth scramble was the fastest time of the average. I got a 1.94. And going into the scramble, I knew it was a good scramble because I had seen I'd see as I like went up, I saw Chris Mills had got a 2.1, and he's pretty good, but a 2.1 is obviously very fast, so I had a feeling it's going to be quite good. So I got a bit nervous because I thought, well, maybe NR potential here. And then looking at the scramble, the only obvious layer is this blue one, and I could see solving it, the orange centre would be solved, and this green one would be opposite. So I figured it was probably going to be a hedge or a sledge. So I ended up executing it like that, and then rotating, and it was a sledge. I got 1.94 because my rotation was really bad. And also my finger tricks were wrong, as I found out later, because I managed to downsolve it some in art, and the better finger tricks are actually doing it like this, because it gives much better, it makes the rotation a lot easier, even though the actual layer is very slightly slower. It transitioned a lot better, so I would have probably PR'd if I'd done those finger tricks, I think, but oh well. So then Solve 5, I wasn't really expecting much. I mean, like, obviously I knew I could maybe get a good average if I got something good in the last, but I wasn't really expecting a PR or anything. And looking at the scramble, it didn't look great. There's nothing super obvious here. And in the end, I decided to go for this 5 move layer on blue, which you can do by putting in that corner, then bringing this one across, doing that, and then this just left me with a sledge, which I was very surprised about. So I ended up with a 2.1, 2.12 on that, which was then counting, and then basically carried the average. So I was extremely surprised by that. I was super happy, but overall it's a bit of a disappointing average because the first scramble was just so easy. It should have been such an easy sub 3, which got me a sub 3 average. Just like, it's such an easy solution, and it should have been one looked. But yeah, overall I'm very happy with this average. Just wish I'd gotten the better time on that first one so I could have got the sub 3. I actually managed to down solve solve 1 to sub 2 and 4 and 5 to sub the UK and R. So really stupid scrambles. And down solved the overall average to sub UK and R average as well.